Uh, hey, journeyman, journeywomen. This is Hero's Journey with Dr. D. Here to encourage, to motivate, and to inspire, helping you get beyond your first move and create a better mindset today. All right. This what it is. This what it is. This is Hero's update of what happening. What happening. Now I'm waiting a little bit, but it seems like I took a little bit longer to get on that I expected to get on. We have things that happen in airwaves and the well. Let me cut this down. Cut this down. I got double feedback. Double feedback. So let's cut my music down a little bit. Check it out. This is a huge journey with Dr. D here to encourage, to motivate, and to inspire, helping you get beyond your first move and creating a better mindset today. If you have found any value in this content, or if you find any value in this content, how about you help me help you so we can help others by clicking subscribe, commenting, and sharing? Because when you do this, and please engage. You do not when you do this, you help grow with me and help me build to make a better tomorrow today. One person at a time, one conversation at a time, one smile at a time. Check it out. So go ahead and do that for me right now while you're thinking about it, and put something in the comment section, thumbs up, what have you, because that helps the algorithm and helps me grow as well. I've been noticing while I've been having engagement in the past previous weeks, I look down and I don't have any thumbs up. If you're gonna engage, just put a thumbs up, please. Yeah, that helps. If I had like 4 or 5 people on that, I said, man, I'm not giving us thumbs up. So give me a thumbs up. That just helps out. A little bit helps. And so this is what we're talking about. Today is update. Today's video is up. Here's update. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? You know what happened. Um, but first off, before I get started, wait a minute. Let me get the title first. What happened? What happened? Yeah. Well, you know what happened. President Joe Biden has surrendered his post for the upcoming election to no other than Kamala Harris. Go figure, right? Well, he's endorsed her. He's he's endorsed Kamala, and so others have endorsed her. But you know what's interesting? Uh, President Obama hasn't endorsed her yet. All right. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to So that's what we talk about. A president. You see it right there. The ascension. Ah, president. Really or not? Emotional impact. So what I start the video and I start the discussion just to talk about what would you say the emotional impact is of Kamala Harris being the new president of the United States. Well, we already know she's already the presiding vice president of the United States. But what would be the emotional impact on male and female relations, on governmental relations, or just what is your thoughts about what is your thoughts altogether? I am just curious. Curious. What's your thoughts? I generally don't put any I don't go into political, but this is what's happening. You know, Joe stepped down personally. I think he probably should have he should have kind of he should at the very beginning endorsed her. If that was the goal in mind to actually to to carry on the legacy, so to speak. But he didn't. That's those are things that make you go, because if he had started out with endorsing Kamala, then he wouldn't have had to debate. And by him not to debate, it wouldn't have been such a let me put it this way. The optics would not have looked so bad. And by the optics looking bad, it caused a big it just didn't look good internationally. That's my opinion now. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and put this link in the comment section. And for those who would like to come on and give me your 2 cents, please. I promise I'll give you a metaphorical nickel back. Metaphorical? Oh, you can book it, bank it. All right, so right now I just put I put yeah, I put the link into the comment section for those who are coming on Facebook, for Instagram. Let me look at my Instagram, see what it look like. I'm in the video. Let me see if I can put the link in. I'm putting the link in the Facebook post. It's in the Instagram post, and let me see if maybe I'll put it on. Let me see if I go over to the Facebook post, but it should be in the Facebook post anyway. Sometimes it's premature and have post up, but we're gonna see what it's gonna do. Okay, let me see if share my video. Okay, I'm on now. Let me see if I can put it in the comment section. All right, I'm putting the link in the comment section on my Facebook page as well. Okay. Well, I thought it was. I really thought it was. I promise you, I thought it was. All right. Do 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 do. All right. All right. All right. Copy. Now, for those, because some people are on Facebook, some people on YouTube, some people even on Twitch. Well, my paste ain't coming up. What's up with that? Oh, I know what I do. I go into my comment section, just copy this. All right. Nah, we said don't show that. I'm just trying to get the copy. All right, let me see if I can. Oh, that's what I do. Copy. All right, let me see if I can put it on my Facebook page. See, I don't know who's y'all. Just let me know. Where you let me know where you're coming from. Well, the link should be in the if it's in the restream, you should be able to see it. So with that being said, if you're in the if you click on the link, it should click you right on, and I'll bring you out the back room, and then we can have a discussion. How about that? Okay. A little bit down tempo. My take on it. Now, I'm not. I'm not a religious, a political religious bigot. Why? Because I do not partake in consuming a great deal of news. um, I consume just enough to make myself somewhat literate, um, but not to, and just enough not to make me belligerently uh, violent. You know, marching on the Capitol or anything to that extent. So, So that's why I brought this up. The ascension. I mean, it would be ascension. Just talk. Just think about it. The ascension would it be the rise of the woman? Oh, oh, did I just mess up something? No, okay. I thought I just knocked myself on loose. But not necessarily be the rise of the woman, but it's okay. First off, we never had a black woman president. Second off, we never had a woman president or vice president. So right now we have a woman vice president. So right now Kamala's broke all the record books. But to have a black woman president, or just have a female president, if somebody in the 80s, Josephine Ferraro, I can't think of the name right now, but she ran for president, and we know Hillary ran like a whole bunch of times. Um, and Hillary possibly could have made it, but the other person, and I think it's that's the early '90s or '80s. But Hillary, personally, I think Hillary probably should have won over Trump, but some things played a part. So So let me see. All right. Let me see if I can get his votes on here. Let me see. Let me see if I get. All right. Let's see what we got. We got in the back room. All right. Please don't have that sound. Oh, there you go. Hello, Renee.
Good evening.
A good evening.
Hello.
Um, Echo. Okay, I was waiting for Echo. I think that
You
was
get
that me last time. Let me cut this down. All right. No, that's is your fan on?
uh the ceiling fan is on. Yeah.
Okay, that's why I'm here.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Did I wake you up? Oh, yeah, yeah. So you get your link. It should be on your phone. Or just go on your text and just press it. I mean, for a minute, for at least 30 minutes. All right. Okay. All right.
All right.
All right. Go ahead.
You don't hear it now, do you? I turned the fan off.
All right. Go ahead. What's your take on the ascension?
On the who?
It's not now. It's still moving around.
What you be moving around? No, I'm sitting down.
Okay. You just get situated. Okay. The ascension. I call it the ascension. Ascension.
You
I mean,
know, it's it just seems to me like it's politics in America. You know, you know
okay.
what I mean? Um, this is the nature of these things. You know what I mean? In this country, yeah, it just, I don't know, to say it in the most positive way possible. It almost sometimes seems like, and the show goes on.
Okay.
It's kind of have a sense of, but I mean, hey, I'll give it to him. At least he had enough in him to say, okay, I'm gonna pull out the race. I don't know, has that ever happened before? I've never studied this in history. Has
Uh,
anyone ever like pulled out of a race?
mm, I'm trying to think of I'm trying to think of a television show. No, not to my knowledge.
Yeah, so at least he had enough because everybody was saying it.
Oh,
So
you know what?
yeah, what?
It may have. Let me see. Okay, Google. Has any sitting president ever pulled out of a presidential campaign? No. Biden's announcement made him the first sitting president to end a re-election campaign. Oh, since Lyndon Johnson in March of 1968. The only other president in the past 75 years to call off his campaign was Harry Truman, who did it in March of 1952. So I guess two others.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah,
So he
just
went.
not in our lifetime.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, wow. It's just it all seems so. I don't know. It just all seems so crazy, but
You said it seems embarrassing.
it just seems so crazy. Not gonna say imbalanced. It just all
Okay.
seems crazy. You know. But I don't know. Here we go again, right?
So what makes it imbalance?
I mean, the whole situation, just like you said in your pre talk, uh, it seems like he probably should have just done this earlier. But I get it. I mean, well, I get it. Who wants to give up on something you really, really want? I mean, I get that, but it just seems like he should have just done this long ago. You know? Um,
But the question goes: did he really, really want it, or was it the influence of those around him?
yeah, you're right. It could be either. Yeah, you're right.
And then you look at the what is the what do you think the status is, the emotional impact of a man in whatever capacity of power that they're in having to relinquish it ever so reluctantly?
Uh, yeah, I can see that being a very emotional moment. Um, yeah, I can see that.
Because it's not necessarily the country, but the country is big. Just think about the state of a man. Suppose a man is over a company, a man is of a tribe, a man is over his home. And due to unforeseen circumstances, he has relinquished the helm in his house, at his job. I mean, even if he, even if he's the, let's say, even if he's the captain of the football team,
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah. I would think that'd be difficult for anybody. You
yeah,
know,
it,
no one wants to come to that point. We all want to finish strong.
mhm.
Everybody wants to finish on top.
But do you
Right?
think it has a different? But do you think that it may have a different impact on a man versus a woman?
Yeah, I would think so. I
And why?
think
Okay,
either one would be difficult.
right.
But I think with a man, we always want to be like victorious.
Hmm.
We always want to be a winner. We always want to be, and okay, and perhaps one would argue there probably are some women like that too. Yeah, that's potentially right. Um, but no man, ever wants to like not complete. You know what I mean?
Right.
That he set his mind to, that dream, that vision. Yeah, so I think it would be, and once again, depending on the person's ego, the level of their humility,
Hmm.
So I'm probably sure there probably are some women also that perhaps are that. into victory. You know, never, never, never give up, never surrender.
Case in point, Serena Williams was pregnant, 3 months pregnant when she was still playing tennis.
Oh wow, wow.
So, so the average woman said, "No, I'm pregnant. I can't play."
Oh, not
That's
Serena Williams.
yeah, that's competitive. However, outside of Serena, so what would you say? So if one would argue that, well, it shouldn't make any difference because are we all equal?
Well, I think in Serena Williams' case, that shows that perhaps we're not, because you can get pregnant, and there probably does need to be some. You know what I mean? Pregnancy is a pretty intense thing for the human body to go through.
Mm.
So perhaps, yeah, you do need to consider things differently because you're pregnant.
Yeah, it didn't really deter. I mean, the physical activity is good, and she's already engineered to actually. She's already she's already physically active, so the baby just got a lot of moving, got a lot of swimming done.
Well, did she play well?
I think she won.
Oh, okay. So, oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. She had a legal partner with her. You know, that's incentive, I guess. Incentive. Yeah, she won. She played well. I think she was trimester. She was first trimester, 3 months. If my memory serves me correct. But that's Serena. That's athletics, and then but still, that's in a. Why I use the examples of the house, the job, the football team, or a team. Is it is it seen as a man as far as to be dethroned? Is it is it impactful more or less? What you think?
Hmm.
And it does it deal with our makeup or how we're taught?
I think it is maybe more, you know, and I think yeah, I think there are some natural programmings and different programmings in men and women, you know.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, because men, we're expected to be, conquerors, winners, you know.
Hmm. And suppose, but when we can't win, when you can't win, do you? A lot of men can't win, and they go into a hole.
Right. Yeah, yeah. How do you deal with it when you lose?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
How do you deal when? Okay, okay. Let's You see acrimony?
The Tyler Perry movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see it.
How do you deal when you have this dream or this vision, and you can taste it? It's almost there, almost there. Uh, but you got a lot of downfalls. You got a lot of hits. But your wife always had your back, and as long as you got her, you good until she doesn't. And she worked extra jobs to compensate some of the bills because she believes in you. And she was the only person to believe in you. Where everybody said you was crazy, she believed in you, and you was riding on her support. Yes, baby, as long as I got you, I'm good. And just like acrimony, when her sister's in her ear, you need to drop that joker. Yeah, who you think he is? You need to drop him and such and all that. And he ain't no good for you. Blah 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 blah. I think he spent all mama's money for the house or something. Yeah. At first she was backing him up, and then she said then she was like, that's cruel too. But she had the cigarette and smoking the cigarette just mm, had no empathy whatsoever. Some would even say the love was gone.
Uh,
because she like no empathy, no empathy or sympathy.
uh,
Miko, and so he was what happened? He left. He was living in a shelter.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. I guess she what was like she reached a I guess she would like reached a limit or something, or she was like
Yeah,
she
she
didn't
was.
want to do it. Right. 'Cause it
Well,
took him a long time. It took him years, right?
yeah, yeah. It took him years. It took him years, and she had him, and then it was like you saw the movie progress. She started working, and it was like uh, ships in the night. He'd watch his teeth. She'd watch his teeth. It was distant, distant, distant. No talking, no conversation, and he's still working on his stuff, working on his stuff. And she was taking care of it because she said, "Baby, I believe in you. I work. I take care of this. I take care of this." And he still was working on it. It wasn't that he was slack. Didn't even get a part time job.
Yeah, I remember at one point. Yeah, yeah.
He had a part time job, but he still was working on his dream. Because that the thing was that this thing's gonna make it. It's gonna make it. But he
Mm.
did work part time job, but then she got a bigger job, or she made confident. She would take care of most of the bills. So when she took care of most of the bills, it seemed like in that setting her love lost. She lost respect for him, and then people got in her ear. And girl, I want to take that. And then she had some things going on with her as well.
Yeah, I think wasn't there like something where he was supposed to do it or be there, but he had this interview and it was just so important. He like missed. I can't remember what. It was like the straw that broke the camel's back or something. And
Yeah, I think it, and that's what she's waiting for him. But I think he missed it, or he did he
yeah,
miss
it
it?
was. I can't. Yeah, I remember. Can't remember something he missed. It was like an appointment or something. Yeah, and then he didn't make it. Yeah. And then yeah, and I guess it like she had couldn't take it anymore. But it took him time. But he eventually he did it. He
He bounced
perfected it
back.
better.
But
Yeah.
it isn't interesting as he was in his worst state. A friend of his, I think a colleague, or did you work? Was a friend of her? Did he work with her or something?
Oh yeah, she was like, was she the lawyer or yeah, it was something. It was like a colleague something,
Yeah,
and
and he said,
she was
"Can you?"
more positive. She was more reaffirming.
Right, but what is that he saw her at the company he's trying to interview, get his stuff in. He said, "Can you please do me this?" And and then yeah, I think she did do it for him. She got into the right hands, but then he went back to the shelter, what have you. And I think the guy said something. Then they start working it out together. And he's working at the kitchen, and then she was shamed of him. The wife was shamed.
Mm.
You all this, and you work in the kitchen. You put okay. First off, you put me out. uh, you kind of. I don't have anywhere to go. I'm in a shelter, and I'm working. I'm not on the corner begging anything. I'm working to make ends meet, so I can eat or survive. And you frown on me. It kind of goes to uh, the conversation that, well, if you was any man, then you had been where you need to be because I deserve better. But then again, also she said, "Well, I put time in." But what is for better and for worse mean?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, but
sickness into health.
yeah, but better or worse has seems like it has a time frame on it. Yeah, better for worse has a time frame on it. Uh, yeah. Oh yeah, no, I meant for 5 years, and if it don't work out 5 years, then I need to check green and plant pastures.
Mm.
Yeah, it like it has a time frame. But the interesting thing is that old girl that really interesting that when she found, she said this guy has something, and he's a good guy. First of all, he's a good guy. I work with him being a good guy, and give him a chance, and then he made it. And this is how good a guy he was. He said this is he went to a job with some roses and a check, looking like $1 million, and said here's for the house, all the other stuff you done for me. I told you I pay you back with interest. I think he gave up 300,000.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because she had lost her house and he bought it back. It was like a mother's house they gave to her, and he
Yeah,
bought her house back. Yeah, and then gave her a lump sum of money. Yeah.
and she's oh, and so she saw the money. Oh, oh, we back now. I believe in you now. No, she did she come up into the penthouse butt naked?
Yeah, yeah, and that's when he had gone on a trip or something. Yeah, yeah, and that's when he told her, no, he didn't mean like, he was insinuating that we were getting back together.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Pass a little green. Show a little green. You want to scream? Ah! Yeah. So all that to say, they go that tangent because um, sometimes the man's ego is fragile, and the person that may hold it uh the most secure or insecure is the woman's closest to him. The woman's closest to him. However, going to the ascension, yeah, I just said use her to say how would I mean we talk about Biden, but to give up that status, and it's obvious that he's being pushed, and he's being pushed that you won't get up. I ain't giving up nothing. I'm not giving. He said no. I'm a fight. And people say that's elder abuse. They propping them up and make them talk. And, and Trump and Trump's like, yes, yes. Boy, he relished on that because it's easy prey.
Uh,
Even though we know that it takes more than one man runs the country, um, it's a crew of them that secures, make sure things happen. I just think that the crew failed miserably by allowing uh, President Biden to do the debate. And unfortunately, I think that a person that had been steering the crew may have been his wife. What's your thoughts on that?
oh, now that's you said his wife, you think she was encouraging him to stay or to quit?
Stay. I don't think she wants to give up that power.
Oh, that's interesting. Hmm.
Remember, remember. She said we get through his speech. Joe, he did not miss one word. Did he do so good? You did so good, Joseph. So good. You understood everything you said. He did not miss one word. Good job.
Wow.
Man, that's so belittling.
Yeah,
You
that's yeah.
yeah, let me see, I can find it. I don't think I do it justice. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think I do it justice. She just did.
They say honesty is the best policy.
Oh, I think I called in. Let me see. Hello, sir.
Am I on the air?
Yeah, I got you on.
I hope so, because I said I was going to call in and push back on you talking about Joe.
Yeah.
No, the only thing I was going to say about that, I wasn't going to push back too bad. Only thing I was going to say is, in Joe's alleged condition, and for people who are taking care of elderly parents, they can testify when I say that people have their in and out days and moments. I don't think that he's that far gone, but I think, he has his in and out moments, and
Right.
that's probably what you saw during the debate. So, on the other side, the ruler, you went to Catholic school, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to hit you with the ruler for saying it was his wife that told him he was okay, because it may not have been his wife.
Good job, Joe.
But on the other side of that, maybe the day he was with his wife, he was having a good day and could articulate, and it was not a problem.
Yeah, but why you put that on international television?
One more time. Did you just hear what I said? I said the day he was with his wife and they were, or whomever he was practicing with, he was having a good day. Because we're talking about good and bad days that people have, and maybe as time goes on.
Right.
Because think about it when you were in a meeting at work. I've been in those meetings where we're talking and talking and talking, and now, I'm thirsty, I'm hungry. Oh, I wish this person would stop all of these damn questions. Or I have to come, and I'm just running my mouth, and wait a minute. Oh, I forgot what I was about to say, so I lost my train of thought. So it's that. That's where I'm going. Now, to be fair to you, Dr. D,
yes,
I did not see the full show when you were talking about Kamala Harris, so I can't comment about that.
That's this one. That's this show.
No. I know that's this show. You know what? Get that damn ruler. Get squat. I did not come on and hear the very beginning of this show, so I can't make a whole lot of comment about. I'm just making a comment about Joe. That's where I'm
going. Well, you
got hit with that ruler a whole lot, didn't you?
Well, Phil, I really appreciate.
You have sore hands. Yes, you do. You have sore hands.
I really appreciate you.
I bet you came home every night with sore knuckles.
I really appreciate you.
No, you know what? See, you was one of them other ones. You got knocked upside. Well, go sit down. Get out of mama's face. You worrying me.
No, I never got hit with a ruler on my knuckles. My brother had a teacher that did. She didn't hit the hand, she hit the knuckles with a paddle.
Right. We had a couple of knuckle teachers, but we mostly had to hit your hand. And then once you got to 6th and 7th grade, the hand wasn't good enough. They whacked you on the backside.
Oh yeah, I went to Christian school. It's Pentecostal, so they beat you like you stole something.
Yeah, they always beat you. What's that about? And then they want to talk about Jesus, and you whooping me.
You spare the rod, you spoil the child. They want to make sure we wasn't rotten.
Oh, okay. See, now I'm looking at a wound on my leg right here from when that bee hit me that time. That's why I look at her like she crazy sometimes. Don't do that, bee. No.
So you got the mark of Cain.
The mark of that whip she made me go get off the tree.
You better talk about your aunt like that.
Great aunt. So that's a little bit different. That was my auntie's auntie and my mama's auntie.
Yeah, I got one of those. I got one of those before. Yeah.
Yeah, but getting back to what I said, I'm not gonna let you go all the way off over here. I'm gonna talk about what you just said about Joe. The whole thing is too. Sometimes people do have the good and bad days when they're rehearsing. We have those right now. We are so called in our full mental capacity or at mental capacity.
Right.
So I know if you think about somebody who's up there in age, but it also speaks about this. You know what it speaks about?
What?
Ageism and you wacky Americans who act like all you want is a young Turks in, who still get Similac and Enfamil behind the ear, and they're trying to tell somebody something.
No, I agree with that. I think a recap of what I stated earlier is that uh, I believe that the powers that be around him should have pulled, should encourage him prior to the debate to like they did now. They could have put the pressure on prior to the debate for him to withdraw. Then
No, dude, folks have been doing that all along. That's what we have been saying.
no,
They
no, no,
have
no,
been doing that.
no, but
I
not
think
not
that,
like this time.
no, well, for me, this is what I believe. I believe we may have seen, if you're around somebody all the time, you can't tell when they kind of off. I could tell, she's kind of off. She didn't burn the grits and stuff like that, and the bacon is all raw, and she put all of this food on the plate and want me to eat it. So yeah, you kind of know when somebody is off. The cooking isn't the same, or once upon a time, she would have ran down the street and came back in 10 minutes flat and sat down and did this, that, and the third and wasn't tired. But now, why isn't she saying like she kind of tired? So you kind of can see stuff like that. And sometimes you'll see stuff in your wife and your baby mama and girlfriend, or all three of them, that, no, I'm playing. Let me say I'm playing. I don't want to say that. I can't be saying that about the pastor. He only got one wife, that we know about. No, but I'm saying, you sometimes see people's capacity, and if you're around somebody a lot, you remember when we ran around the track 3 or 4 times, and he was never tired, but now he's tired all the time. So you see stuff like that. And I don't believe that for one moment that this guy, the president, didn't have people around him that were advising him. Sometimes we're hard-headed humans. Oh, don't worry about me. I can do that. I can do that drive from North Carolina all the way up to Chicago and back down to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And she trying to tell you, dude, you need to pull over, get some sleep. No, I can do it. And there may have been a time when you did do it, but I'm saying that, okay, I'm just running my mouth to say that I don't totally believe that there weren't people around him telling them certain things.
Right.
I believe that sometimes we have those people that we're stubborn. I'm going to do it my way. I know I can do that drive in 5 hours.
Right.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So that's just my 2 cents about all of that. And maybe if I keep talking, I might get another coffee mug to go with the one that I already have.
That you never show on there.
Okay, you know what? See, I called into your show and I got this abuse. Give me that ruler again. I'm gonna whack you with this ruler.
Now, I just think that the visual, the optics per se, is just not that good for the international stage.
Yeah, but we say all of this, in that same thing, and I don't talk politics, but I'm talking politics anyway tonight. We let this man say everything out of his mouth was a lie or half truth. But yet, what made the 10 o'clock news was the elderly guy. We got into the ageism piece.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Okay. And I'm not. Oh, okay, yeah, you didn't see all the lies. Yes, you did. You're lying now. Give me that ruler again. But no. I mean, it just speaks to something that we find stuff to find fault with.
Right.
Henry Kissinger was 100 years old, and nobody ever told him, you too old to do this or that. No, they were just secretly sending him money asking for advice. That's another show. But yeah.
Okay.
So there is my 5 cents. I might get a penny or two back.
Metaphorical.
Or I might even get another coffee mug.
Mm-hmm. So before you go, what do you think this has on an emotional impact that the ascension of Kamala Harris has on? If we was talking about, like me and Renee's actually stating, how does a man feel? Does a man feel the same way as a woman when they are pulled away from power?
I think you just need to put your machismo aside and say that woman is there and should be there to lift you up and pull you along the way. And it's not that marriage 50-50. Sometimes it's 80%.
It's 100.
And if she's making 6 figures and I'm only making 5, and she can pull us along the way, yeah. She doesn't need to throw it back in my face, and I do not need to feel less of a man because she's pulling us along.
But that part, that's where it goes awry.
It sure does.
Yeah, does it? Let me see. When it goes awry, is that when you're doing well, everything is great. But when you're going down, and her goes, then you're nothing. Like we talked about acrimony earlier. That's different, But he was fighting to get something, then he got it, and then she's like, "Oh, we still in love."
But here's what's part of the whole problem is, Dr. D.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about being in a marriage and in a relationship, do I care that I don't have, but she got it, and so she's taking care of us and making us have something? Don't give me that part about, oh, well, it's the man's job to do blah, blah, blah. And all she's supposed to do is go buy purses and shoes.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong when she's carrying the weight because you are the mother. You are the wife of the kids and all of this stuff. And it's nothing wrong with you doing it.
Go help me.
And please, get the hell away from these damn people that's putting stuff in your head saying there's something wrong with him because he might be suffering. He's in between jobs. He lost his job. Now you had the money. Maybe he's still trying to do better. So we're going to help him do better. Help him do better. And don't all of a sudden think you need to put him down because he used to be the one to take care of when we went to a restaurant. And all you did was do your part to eat and whatever. It's nothing wrong with your wife taking care of things when you're not able to. What can you bring to the table? How can you help things progress? And maybe I can get to that point again where I'm making 6 figures.
Right.
So it's okay. It's okay. Let's put all of that aside. And it goes for both of us on both sides.
Yeah, I think
ladies, stay away from them other ladies that want to tell you he ain't nothing now because this and that. No, don't do that.
Yeah,
don't do it.
I think the pull to be enticed by the flock, so to speak, is more enticing for women than for men. I'm just thinking. I don't know if I'm correct or not. To be a part of the
from that skillet when you get in the house after you get off this show.
I'm saying that if they're around a whole bunch of women that's talking one way, then they steer to feel the FOMO, fear of missing out. If I just drop to 0, I'll get me a hero. Only realize she ain't negative.
But that's another show, Dr. D.
Right. Well, I'm talking about the emotional impact. the emotional impact.
Yeah. I know, but I'm saying it could easily. Well, maybe I'm correcting myself to say it could be another show.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah,
Have some
I agree.
men and women on the show to really share and stuff like that.
That's true. That's true. I think that it just had. It's it's interesting. I mean, it's interesting at least how individuals handle the withdrawal of power. Some handle it
Right,
better than others,
right.
and
Wait a minute. Am I the only one on here? No Renee or no Tito tonight?
Renee right there.
I'm here.
He's here.
I'm just on the phone. I'm not looking in front of my computer and stuff.
Oh
So I
yeah,
don't
I'm
know,
here.
who's
I've
on.
been
So I'm
listening.
asking.
But do you hear him? Do you hear him say, "Are you here?"
No, I didn't hear anything.
I am
I only
here.
hear you right now.
Oh no, he's. Oh, you're not looking. Are you just talking? But he's saying, "I'm here." I hear him.
Oh, okay. Okay. So this was my 2 cents for the night, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for not I can't even think of nothing funny or smart to say. See, I can't even do it. I was trying to think of something witty or smart to say. I can't even think of it.
But once
But
you go,
in the meantime, I'll go look in my mailbox in a couple of days for that other cup.
oh, I thought you were gonna look for something witty and smart to say.
You know what?
That's
Give me that damn ruler. I'm off the phone now. Don't be making me the butter no jokes, Dr. D.
All right, that was good. That's a good take. I think is a good take. I think this transition, so to speak, it will be interesting. I'm looking forward to see the debate, which should be jarring to say the least. She gonna be barking, he gonna be screaming.
I don't know now. I don't know. I don't think we're well. Okay, I'm trying not to talk about get too much into politics and stuff like that.
I don't think I don't think the debate would do anything to shift any polls. Whoever's decided, everybody's already decided in their mind.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think Kamala.
So the fact that I actually know a couple of delegates who are kind of like they not sure they're lying. That's what you're telling me.
They're not sure who
They still not sure
of whom.
of
Who's there for?
Madam President.
Who's
They
there?
just not sure, but they going with the flow.
Right, who was there for before?
Well, they were actually Democratic delegates, and they still were trying to waive some things.
And they're not
That's
sure.
what one of them told me.
So right, so
My question to that person was, so you were going to cast your vote for Mr. Cordell West, huh? And we both laughed about that. So it's like, yeah.
and then you're right because it's a Democrat, it's a Republic, so it's not necessarily based on the per se the votes of the people, more so the votes of the delegates.
I think the conversation we really had was it's not the way it used to be, where there was what's the word? You actually did work for your delegates. So you may have had a couple of candidates who had this person, that person, but you still didn't know until the end what that end result was when it came to the delegates.
Yeah, super delegates too. Right.
Right. I know a super delegate too, but I know where she's going automatically because that's the reason why she's a super delegate.
Right.
So yeah, it was just really interesting, and I've had conversations with them. Some stuff they say and they laugh about. Oh, you don't want to say that. That's what it is. We kind of like laugh. Okay, wink one time if you think this. Do that twice, and we just laugh. Okay, but here I am again about to say thank you, Dr. D, for allowing me to come on your show today and express my wonderful opinions. And see, I read it exactly how you sent it to me in the text. See? Did he send you a text too, Renee?
No.
You didn't know?
See now, did you get any biscotti with the coffee mug?
Nope.
No.
Are you gonna step down too? And you sound delusional.
I am delusional like something because it took me 5 years to get that damn cup. So ain't no way I got no damn biscotti too. I'm gone for real though. Thanks, fellas.
I felt.
All right.
Okay, let's wrap it up, Renee. So, what's your end statement?
Yeah, I think what he said was valid about. Yeah, it's not like he's in total present bias and total a depraved state of mind. Probably just not enough to be president of the United States. You know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
obviously that's a high pressure, probably a high stress job. But it's not like his mind is totally gone.
I agree,
Yeah,
and
but
I don't. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah. So, this is going to be interesting, right? First
Right.
time in history, such thing as a combination of these things are happening. So time will tell. But I'll tell anybody, you know, don't depend on political parties. Don't depend on politicians. Depend on God. Because whether you like it or not, man is flawed, and you know he's not to be relied on.
I agree.
These systems are. There's a lot of corruption. It's worse than in other places. I agree, but there's still amount of corruption out there.
Right. Okay. I agree. All right.
All right, so
Yes,
keep
sir.
your eyes on Jesus and keep moving forward.
All right. Amen. All right, journeymen, journeywomen. This is a hero's journey with Dr. D. Here to encourage, to motivate, and to inspire, helping you get beyond your first move
I
and
see it here.
creating
Right?
and creating a better mindset today. Um, if you find any value in this content, how about you help me help you so we can help others out by clicking subscribe, commenting, and sharing. Because when you do that, you organically help me and grow with me, and so we can make it better tomorrow, today. If you're looking on the replay, please do not hesitate to leave a comment down below, and I will respond to it. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up, especially those who are looking on the show with me right now. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up before we leave. And for those who are looking on the replay and the live, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Like I said, because it helps the algorithm boost along the show, the material. And I look forward to talking more about the subject matter on hand of what's happening, based on what's happening as it relates to the emotional impact that it has upon us. Look to your left, look to your right, uh, and you should see purpose centered videos, playlist, as well as a emotion centered video playlist. And my new section is In Them Streets with Dr. D. And I'm thinking about doing another segment, and I'm working on it right now. A live segment called um, Barbershop Talk on the Chessboard. I'll give you more information later. If you want comments about it, put your comments down in the comment section. And if you need anything more as far as emotional coaching, just call. Give me a call on heroseeks.org. I had a comment. Let me see. Oh, Tito's here. I missed that. Oh, Tito's praying. Oh, Tito's praying. He's praying for the country. That's good. All right. So, with that being said, uh, if you have not found anything interesting or intriguing or enlightening from this show, remember this. Every day you get a vertical, make it your goal in life to always move forward and never look back. Why? Because life is just too doggone short to live looking in the rearview mirror. This is a hero's journey with Dr. D, and we out.